What up, guys? Holderhek back from the far reaches of the earth, back on my home computer, back on my own equipment, so I can actually make videos that have some sort of level of quality. Yeah. So hi. With that being said, we're going to move into the video that has been a huge request for a long time, and it's how to make money as a shaman. Unfortunately, shamans are not exactly the best class to farm, like anything, really, but we're going to go into a couple of ways that you can farm gold to get your epic mount, to get maybe your devil sword set, to get maybe your Arcanite Reaper, to get whatever you want to get, right? We need gold for things. And while playing this game, you're constantly inundated with mages and, to a lesser degree, warlocks and hunters just rolling in obnoxious amounts of gold. They can solo high-level dungeons, they can AoE farm. They're just like, LOL, bro, why don't you just make 100 gold an hour? LOL, just like, I don't even need money anymore, bro. Like, what do you need money for? Money's so easy to get. Why would somebody ever buy gold? Z. It's like, I'm just like, shut the f*** up, mage, okay? Like, mages should never be allowed to talk about anybody needing money, okay? It's ridiculous the amount of gold that they can generate by just pressing, like, 2 buttons, okay? So, ignoring mages, and like I said, to a lesser extent, warlocks and hunters that can solo things, a lot of other classes have a hard time making gold. So this video isn't just necessarily for shaman, it's for warriors, it's for, you know, rogues really don't need help making money either, you know, they can pickpocket BRD. God, I guess it's really just shamans, warriors, and maybe priests and druids who have a hard time making money? God, we are downtrodden. Anyway, this is gonna help, okay? So, let's get into it. So the first things you can do to make money in this game as one of the underrepresented money-generating classes is level a profession that actually makes you money. Everybody is gonna go engineering. Like, if you want a PvP, like, you're just gonna go engineering, but engineering takes money away from you and almost never generates it. So what you need to have is another profession that makes you money, whether that's a gathering profession like herbalism or mining, both of which make a ton of money if you're willing to go out and farm. And we're actually going to go into how herbalism and mining can make you even more money in one of the next methods I'm going to list. But you have to have a profession that can make you money. Even enchanting can make you money via, like, tips. Alchemy can make you money by selling your transmutes. Like, a lot of people are going to want to transmute undeath to water, or, you know, stuff like that. You can transmute Arcanite. You can sell those transmutes. You can make money that way. So the very first step is to make money via your professions. That has to be something that you're doing, because like I said, even if you went engineering, alchemy, and those are traditionally not the best ways to make money, you can make money via alchemy if you sell all your transmutes. You can make money via engineering, maybe, if you sell sapper charges, if you go goblin, but those are not, like, the best way to make money, right? Use your gathering profession to make money, because people are always going to need arcane crystals. People are always going to need dreamfoil and mountain silver sage and black lotuses. Even as the economy matures and more people flood into it, everyone is always going to need potions, and people are always going to need to craft things that require arcane crystals. Now that we got the easy solution out of the way, we're going to go into a little bit, I guess, lesser known version of something that a lot of people know about, but how to make money. And since Dire Maul is out, we're going to talk about doing jump runs. Now, jump runs are a thing that have been around for a long time. I'm not reinventing the wheel here. But what I'm going to tell you to do is get a party together of perhaps 3 of you that are not a mage, you know, are not a warlock, or not a hunter. Maybe you get like a warrior, a druid, and a shaman, right? 3 guys just trying to make some gold. One to use an herbalist, one to use a miner. And then what you do is you 3-man Dire Maul East, do a jump run, as I will show you how to do quickly here. And what you're going to do is jump down, kill some lasher packs, get your herbs, go kill some bosses, you can vendor all the blues, and then at the very end of the instance, there are usually 2 to 3 rich thorium veins. You guys can pool together, sell the arcane crystals, and then you can make money that way. And you just kind of pull it all together. There's also books, dusty tomes on the ground, but I have noticed that the dusty tomes are really not selling for anything anymore. Like, they sold for a decent amount of money for like a day, but now nobody wants to buy them anymore because everybody's doing Dire Maul. So the books are not really a great way to make money. Now, the one caveat to that is Forver's Compendium of Dragon Slaying. Obviously, if you can find that book, if that book drops, you're going to make a ton of money. But otherwise, the rest of the books, not so much. But arcane crystals and herbs, money, money, money. 3-man Dire Maul East, it's good for everybody. And beyond even doing jump runs, you can just 3-man any late 40s, early 50s dungeon. And just, you know, take all the blues and sell them. Like, upper level BRD can be 3-manned extremely easily. You can help your guildmates out and help them farm items. Like, you can make a decent amount of money just doing Arena to Angerforge to Golem over and over and over again in BRD, and just vendoring, you know, General Angerforge's battle axe the 60,000 times he drops it because Hand of Justice doesn't exist, you know? Just find a couple people, help your guildmates out, help them acquire gear, and then while you're doing that, you're gonna make money passively, and, you know, it's a collaborative game, it's not a zero-sum economy. We can help everybody else, we can try to make money, and, you know, you can maybe try to catch up a little bit to these mages. One more thing I want to touch on for things you can farm to make money is out in Felwood and Ashara, there are specific packs and spawns of satyrs that have extremely low health, extremely low armor, and they drop Fel Cloth. On my server, Fairbanks, hashtag Chadbanks, hashtag Dadbanks, hashtag Hall & Oates, they sell for about 3 gold a Fel Cloth. You know, that's going to change as the economy changes, but for right now, it's fairly good gold. The drop rate is fairly high, and in a couple of hours, you can get maybe a dozen or more Fel Cloth and sell those for gold, as well as any random greens they drop, as well as, you know, I think they drop money in Rune Cloth because they're demons, but they're also humanoids. So all in all, the Fel Cloth farm is not a bad farm at all. You're going to have to deal with being in the open world and fighting people for these spawns, and depending on how heavily camped they are, you know, you might have to deal with your own faction. And just trying to find one of the spawns that is perhaps not as heavily camped. But it's decent money, it's good money, and it's something you can do on your own in your downtime. It also has the secondary benefit of dropping demonic runes, which, as a shaman, and again, this is kind of a shaman channel, as a shaman, you know, you're going to need those demonic runes to do any sort of damage with our real pitiful mana pool. This gives us a nice little boost to that. And pro tip, demonic runes count as damage done, so if you're really trying to pad those meters and cheese your DPS, use the demonic rune when you get a big crit or something, and it'll up your DPS because it counts as damage done. It's very funny. So that's it. That's how I got my epic mount, my Devil's Sword set, my Brain Hacker. That's how I got most of the items that I needed to buy. Now, obviously, I'm not rolling in gold, like I don't have a ton of it, but that was how I did it. I farmed a lot of dungeons with friends. I farmed a lot of 3-man DM East. I leveled up herbalism so I could sell Mountain Silver Sage and Dreamfoil and etc. And I farmed a lot of Fel Cloth. I farmed an absolute ridiculous amount of Fel Cloth. And if you're able to do a couple of those things or all of those things, you will be well on your way to your epic mount, well on your way to buying whatever items you need to buy, and you don't have to be able to AoE farm Zul'Farrak to do it. So that's it for the video, everybody. I hope it's been informative and entertaining as usual. I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to be home. I'm a little jet-lagged, but here we are. Here's the obligatory self-promotion nonsense. If you like my content, please subscribe. Going to be back to streaming, so check me out on twitch.tv/theholderhek. You know, ring the bell, follow me. I don't know, dude. Just do stuff that lets you see my stuff. Okay? Great. I'll see everybody in Azeroth. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, hate mail, leave it in the comments below. I love everybody who comes to the Holderhek channel. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.